Hi everyone, my name is Amber Walsh and I am a LuLaRoe fashion consultant. I have been a fashion consultant. I onboarded in October, no, I onboarded in September 15th-ish was my official onboard date, and I started really selling actively around October 1st. I took a 15-day get my head together, get stuff done period before I actually started really selling. So I've been with the company then since almost 6 months. It has been almost 6 months. Um, super exciting stuff going on. So I just wanted to come on and kind of share some thoughts and feelings with you guys about the company and just give some insight as to why people are choosing to leave the company. So the biggest reason that I see people are leaving is because of their sponsors, their upline, the people who are supposed to be there to support them are not doing that. There's a lot of fear. There's a new system coming out. You may have heard of it. It is just the new Bless. It is an iOS app right now. They are working on developing an Android component to it, but right now it is iOS. And there's a lot of fear that comes with change, and I think if you aren't able to just roll with the change, then you tend to fight it, and that fighting with it becomes like a negative feeling towards the company. And so I think that's why a lot of people are leaving. Either their upline has those feelings and they're trickling down through their down to their downline, or they just aren't educating their downline enough to let them know that this is okay, that they're doing it for a good reason. So that's kind of the big reason that I see people wanting to opt out. The biggest thing that you need to consider when you're thinking about joining LuLaRoe and this company is your upline. Your upline is going to be your voice. They are going to be the ones who are going to be, speaking for you when you get up to your mentors and coaches and trainers. All of them are going to be speaking for you until you're able to reach a higher status and do it for yourself. So you want somebody who's going to listen to you, who's going to be there for you, who's going to relay the information that they're getting by being your voice, what information they're receiving, from the head mentors and so on in the company. And you want somebody who's good at communication with you. I guess it's the easiest way to put it. It doesn't have to be somebody you know. Sadly, in my area, I haven't met the person, I don't know who it is. There is somebody who I guess is just onboarding people and not taking responsibility for them. And that just breaks my heart to know that there are people who, I actually met a couple of them when I was doing a swap. A couple of their downline of people who have just not gotten any support. And that's not the LuLaRoe culture. Our culture is to, support each other. We are a team. Together, everyone achieves more. If you don't have everyone together, you're not going to get very far. And that's going to come back and that's going to bite them in the butt for not taking the time and the energy and just wanting to onboard all these people and not training them to do what they need to do so that they can do it on their own. My story with my trainer, or my sponsor, she and I have never met face to face. We FaceTime, we Facebooked, messaged, we talk pretty much every day. It's kind of a rare thing if we don't talk every day. And we've become really good friends, but we've never met. And it's not like somebody I knew, it wasn't somebody I had heard of. I found my sponsor when I was thinking about joining the company. I had met not in person again, but Anna Matos. I was doing one of her, or seeing one of her sales and watching her, and um, it was just really inspiring to me. Her story and who she was, she just seemed like a very genuine person, and I knew I wanted somebody like that to mentor me. Like, I needed somebody who could be there for me in that kind of way, like an emotional way. If things got crazy, I wanted somebody to be like, it's okay. Um, so I contacted her, and she at the time was not accepting any directs. So she said, that her directs were accepting people. And so I stalked, I Facebook, Periscope, stalked a few of them, and I found that I really seem to like and kind of be drawn into Conjet. She is my sponsor. Just her whole personality, it just seemed like we would mesh well. And I think in order to know that, you really need to know yourself and your personality, and um, what you need in a sponsor, somebody who's going to be there for you. So when I decided on her, Anna just kind of introduced us on a Facebook Messenger like group chat, and from there I just went and asked Conjet a million questions, and decided to go ahead and submit my paperwork, and she was there for me, answering any questions I had through the whole process. She was amazing. Um, she is currently a trainer in Q, which means there are 10 of us under her right now, which is awesome. And, I just couldn't be happier to have somebody like that be going to be our trainer. That's just like a really awesome thing to have happen. So, long story short, because it was kind of a long story already, you need to know your trainer. You need to be able, like, if you're asking them questions and they're not responding, or they're giving you short answers, or if you just have like a negative feeling, or something just doesn't feel right, I wouldn't go with them. You're spending a lot of money to be under this person, and you want them to, it's not like they're getting the money directly, so the money you're paying for the clothes, but your sponsor and your trainers and your coaches and your mentors, they're all getting bonuses from you. So you want somebody, and you want a team that's going to be there for you and going to be your voice and going to like help you get through the tough times. So those are my 2 cents on sponsors and trainers and coaches and mentors. And that's kind of why people are leaving, because they don't have that personal connection with somebody. If you have somebody who's just onboarding and has 50 onboards, that's their 24-hour day is split up between 50 people if everybody needs someone at once and everybody has questions. And if they're not able to manage that, then you're just going to get lost, and then you're going to have resentment towards the company, even though it's not the company's fault. It's, your sponsor's fault, but it all just comes to be a negative vibe. And if you're not getting the correct information passed down to you as to what's going on with the system, and all the changes that are happening, if you're not understanding it and you don't have an outlet to express your concerns and your questions, then that becomes frustrating also, and that just kind of leaves a sour taste in your mouth, and you don't want to be with the company anymore. And that's kind of what's happening right now, and it's very sad, and it breaks my heart to hear, especially people who are like local to me, that are just doing this to their onboards. It breaks my heart. So meet your sponsors. If you can't meet in person, FaceTime, Facebook Messenger, message them, ask them a million questions, and just kind of get their vibe. Follow them, watch them on Periscope, or, anything else where you can watch them interact with people and kind of get their personality, and just kind of choose from that way. Just so you know what you're getting before you sign up and you're stuck with it, because you can't change sponsors once you sign up. It's like I've heard from some people you can't at all. I've heard from others that you can, but it's like a fee and you have to like completely sign up again. So I don't know what is true about that. I haven't had that issue or had to look into it. But just know who you're going to be under and who your support team's going to be, and make sure that you're okay with that before you sign up. So that is my little tip and daily news bite, I guess, food for thought there. If you have any questions, then feel free to message me. I will post my email in the description bar up above, and my VIP group. If you want to join it and shop all these beauties with me, you are more than welcome to. And I think that's it for now, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!